Many of you have been asking, which way are we going for Madden 20? Are we going legend QB? Are we going current NFL QB? Obviously, the game is going to be primarily based around Patrick Mahomes, maybe Aaron Rodgers, maybe some Drew Brees action. But remember, at the start, you have Steve Young, you got Randall Cunningham, you got many options. What would be the best thing for you to do in the beginning of Madden 20? Should you go with a legend? Should you go with a current NFL QB? That's a very, very difficult question to ask right now before we actually got the, we haven't even got to play the beta yet. So once we start to figure out exactly what's going into what EA Sports is doing, we're going to figure it out together. And then, you guys are going to be able to make your own determination. Now, if you guys, depending on the type of Madden you get, they got the superstar, they got the extra superstar. Like, they got 3 versions of the game: the basic, the medium, and then the large, bro. Like, let's just call it like it's McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to figure out what you want to do, because obviously you get a free legend player with like the highest one. I think it's like a Randall Cunningham. They got Steve Young out there. There are different quarterbacks that's gonna have different abilities that's gonna help you depending on what you want to do. Now, I know a lot of you guys were laughing about the fact that you think that it's going to be OP with the movements, because you see like how they have Patrick Mahomes moving around doing no-look passes, doing weird stuff, and a lot of you guys are making fun of that situation. Let me just explain something, right? They've done a lot of things to kind of deter you from running backwards for 50 yards and then throwing the ball up in the air. Like I told you guys before, the icons disappear. Once you start running backwards, the icon immediately disappears. So now you put yourself in a situation where you're not going to be able to see what's going on. And even if you think you know the icon that you're throwing it to, they've made it a little bit more difficult for you to be able to successfully complete the pass. So for those of you guys, like, oh look, there goes right there. So you see Steve Young, you see Kurt Warner, you see John Elway, you see Randall Cunningham. So that's like the ultimate superstar edition. Then you have the superstar edition, then you got the basic. All right, so look, you get a legend superstar ability. You get unique legend superstar abilities based on the legends. So that's why some of you guys are writing, I'm just gonna go with Randall Cunningham. But then again, because he's like a mobile type quarterback, is he gonna have some of the features that maybe the Kurt Warner has, that's more of a stationary field general? You're gonna have to figure out how you wanna go about doing it, because remember, based on what they said, not only do you get additional hot routes and additional things that you can do with the quarterbacks based on the way that they play, there are other factors that go into the type of quarterback that you actually choose. So right now, at this point, I'm gonna probably lean towards saying, if I can get my hands on the Patrick Mahomes, I'm gonna start the season with Patrick Mahomes. Just like most of you will. Some of you guys are running up at the mouth, bro, if I get him, I'm gonna quick sell him. Yeah, okay, sure you are. That dude's gonna be going for ridiculous amounts of coins at the launch, the elite Patrick Mahomes in Madden Ultimate Team. So if you get him, I would keep him, okay? If I don't get my hands on Patrick Mahomes or he's too expensive, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go to the cheapest option. Like, say for instance, they have like, say Russell Wilson is a little bit cheaper, because he's going to have a lot of those attributes. Because Russell Wilson pretty much does the same thing. He just doesn't have the arm strength. So would we go with Russell Wilson to start the year? The only quarterback that I'm going to tell you guys that you've been bringing up that I'm absolutely 100% not going to go with, unless for some reason my scheme is just like unbelievable and I'm running read option like an idiot, I'm not going with Lamar Jackson. Because based on everything that I've seen and heard, it doesn't make any sense to do. Oh, bro, he's getting swerved. Let's get it. It doesn't make any sense to go with Lamar Jackson because he's not going to be able to accurately throw the ball down the field. Now, as far as his legs go and the movements and everything, it's going to be seamless, because all the footage that I've seen with all the mobile quarterbacks, they are moving like how they were moving in Madden 15. So that's beautiful, all right? The field general aspect of it, a lot of you guys don't play the game where you're running around in the backfield and, you know what I'm saying, close your eyes, throw it up in the air. You guys don't do that. So it doesn't make any sense for you to want to go after a mobile QB. Go after a field general. Go after a quarterback that maybe is a little bit more diverse. Maybe Steve Young will be diverse because he was able to throw the ball and he was able to run. So you're going to have to figure that aspect of it out. I went with the Ultimate Legends and Legends team in Madden 19 because it was cheaper. So I'm always going to recommend a way for us to save money. If you guys feel that, you know, going with the current players is the best case for you, and you've looked at all the options that you've had, and you're able to go and say, you know what, I'm confident, I'm completely, you know, satisfied with doing this, okay, go ahead and do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, if that's something that you want to do. But as far as my oh, look, bro, X was wide open. What was I doing right there? Bro, I was trying to throw a Stevie real quick. As far as my expectations for what's going to be coming, I already know that all the X factors and the superstar abilities that Patrick Mahomes has to start the year is what I need. So with that being the case, I don't really need to do much after that. If I'm able to secure something like that, I'm good. And you know what a lot of people aren't talking about? Tom Brady. Tom Brady's probably going to low-key be a maximum glitch, bro. Because remember, just because he can't run around and he doesn't have quick escape and all that stuff like that, he's gonna have decent footwork. He's gonna be able to step up in the pocket and to make throws that other players cannot make. So those are things that we're gonna have to look at before we assess it, because I'm pretty much gonna be going for the cheapest option. All right, I'm not gonna be trying to go crazy. I'm not gonna be trying to, oh, bro, this guy can do a no-look dead eye. Like, bro, how many times in a game do you think you're gonna be able to get away with that? Just think about it, bro. It's a feature that's in the game just to make it a little bit more exciting and to make it so that, you feel like you're actually playing with the player. But how many times do you realistically believe that you're going to be able to do a no-look dead-eye and it's not going back for 6? You see what I'm saying? Like, those things are going to happen. So that's why I want to get you guys prepared for it. Don't set your sights on Patrick Mahomes, because most of us at the start of Madden 20, we're not going to be able to afford Patrick Mahomes, because I haven't even decided if I'm going to be buying packs yet. But like I said, the only way that I buy packs is if EA is telling the truth about what they've said that's going to be the changes. And a lot of that I'm going to be able to see through playing the beta, which a lot of you guys were able to win a code for me during my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/GmiasWorld. Congratulations to you 6 guys that were able to get some codes. But this is the situation, right? You guys are going to have to make sure that all of the factors that are with the quarterbacks, whatever they say that they do, we have to make sure at the launch that they do it. If that's the case, you're going to see a lot more people running around with different QBs. You're going to see dudes running around with Big Ben Roethlisberger because his pump fake is like no other. So with the stop and go routes, based on what's going on with the man-to-man coverage of the zone, all of the stuff that I've seen, you hit him with the pump fake, the dude's out. Just like, real football, if he bites on it, if the corner is not as smart, if he doesn't have the right zone and he bites on it, it's over. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much what's going on. That's what I like about this whole situation, about the differences in the quarterback schemes, the archetypes, everything that's going on about it. I can't wait, bro. I just can't wait. And it's simply because it's something different. You know what I'm saying? As much as you guys, like I said, bro, I've been raging all of 19, just wanting to get away from it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, to know that these quarterbacks, once we get out into a game and we see the type of QB that somebody has, is just like real football. We'll be able to assess ultimately what they want to do, and we have to take away the things that they want to do. You see what I'm saying? Like a field general like a Tom Brady, if you guys want to go with Tom Brady, or you want to go with the Drew Brees, we don't need to contain nobody. Our whole scheme's going to change. Or you go up against Cam Newton, bro, he's moving just like how he's supposed to move. They've gone back to that, like the Madden 15 movements where the quarterbacks can easily get outside the pocket. You're going to have to contain. That's taking away somebody that's blitzing. Like me, you can see right now, I'm trying to send everybody. I got 3 guys in the backfield, bro. Like 3 guys are running directly into the backfield. I'm running in gauge 8. I don't care, bro. So obviously with a stationary QB, that's going to be like, he's going to be sitting, he's going to have to make that quick read, hitch, drag, something like that. Now, if I send everybody and the guy is able to escape the pocket, now I got an issue. Now there's a problem. So now I got to think a little bit more. That gets it a little bit more difficult to deal with. And these are the things that you guys are going to have to understand. So as we start to assess these situations, I'm going to give you guys a determination based on what I'm able to, see in practice mode, going into a couple online, online unranked games, seeing the way that they play. We're going to make the best decision based on the personnel that's available at launch. But because we already know that you got 4 legends right there, dog, with unique abilities, we're going to have to determine if that's the best case scenario. Because in all honesty, it might be easier for us to just get the free card and just rock with that. If you guys want to, just keep it 100, like, we get the free card, we see which one gives us the best balance of both things, because I don't want to just be one-dimensional. So maybe Randall Cunningham is the move, I don't know. But again, it's going to be free if you get that edition of Madden. So we would go from there and then try to figure it out and, see what else is a determining factor within the game. But ultimately, what we're going to need to do is just make sure that the X Factor and the superstar abilities work. And I'm telling you right now, if you're not subscribed with your notification bell on, it's gonna hurt you during Madden 20. You might as well turn it on right now and get it popping, because once I get that gist of what's happening, I'm gonna obviously share it with my viewers. We're gonna know where we're going, and then from that point, we're just gonna keep building, all right? I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. Be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at GmiasWorld. One love.